Welcome to an introduction on SEO, a training on how you can better take advantage and understand organic search. Let's start out by discussing what SEO is. There are a lot of misconceptions surrounding SEO, and it would be great to clear these up first. To keep it basic, SEO is a way to earn recurring, organic, or free traffic from search engines, such as Google. SEO is the process of making small adjustments to your website, content, and outreach efforts to push your content, such as blog posts, freebies, and more, higher in search results. SEO is beneficial because it provides you with another medium to compete in. There are always going to be competitors, but investing in SEO allows you to gain recurring visits from people actually searching for what you have rather than trying to chase down each and every customer. Services like Instagram are great ways to find new customers and build relationships, but if you take a week off for vacation and don't put in the effort to respond to comments, comment elsewhere, and form connections, not a lot is going to happen during that week. SEO, on the other hand, provides you with a way to continue generating leads, whether you're at your computer or not. Here's an example of how different marketing channels work really well simultaneously. For example, let's say you just publish a blog post and do nothing. You're not going to get much initial traction from that piece of content. So, you should share this with your social channels. You'll get some referral traffic, some of your audience will share it to their friends, and so on. This is great traffic, but will just be a spike for a limited period of time. Over time, however, if the post is well optimized, you'll also start earning organic traffic. This will start out small, a visit here, a visit there, and build up over time, where you're earning regular daily traffic for that post. When you post regularly, this adds up to a significant amount of traffic every day. Think of SEO as an investment. You plant the tree now, and you will get to harvest that fruit later. So, in review, SEO is important because it provides you with free recurring traffic. It allows you to compete more effectively in all marketing channels. Let's face it, noise is everywhere, and you need as much visibility as you can get. And it can be easily integrated into your existing marketing efforts. Now that we know all the benefits of SEO, I want to set the record straight on a few things. SEO isn't a magic pill. Adding some keywords to your site will not magically place you on the front page of Google overnight. It does take work and consistency, but the value is extremely high. SEO is a long game. You invest in it, and then the benefits start slowly rolling in and gain better and better momentum. It might take 2 months to start seeing your efforts pay off, but this will continue to reward you day after day. SEO is not a hacky way to get traffic that will get you penalized or only work short time. If you use best practices and put users first, this will only be beneficial to you. If you only remember 3 concepts from this entire course, I want it to be the following. The 3 most important factors to SEO success are creating consistent, great quality content, focusing on building your authority and trust, and having a great user experience. Quality content matters. You hear a lot about how content is king and content pillars and that you should blog as much as possible. While all of this is good and legitimate advice, this has led to a giant increase in the output of content for the web. Some of that content is not so great. Others are really well thought out. It's the content that is well thought out that succeeds. The content that offers unique insights and is high quality. If you're about to hit publish on a blog post, I urge you to ask yourself what unique perspective this content brings to the noise that's already out there, because that's what Google's looking for. Your topic doesn't have to be unique. Hell, it's nearly impossible to have something completely original these days. But your perspective is unique. The way you present the content is unique. And the value only you can bring to your specific audience is something only you can provide. So you should take advantage of that at every opportunity. Second, all of your content should work for you. Disregard any content that doesn't have a clear purpose. If you publish a piece of content, it needs to have a purpose to it. For example, is this an educational piece to get more newsletter subscribers and increase thought leadership? Or does this blog post raise awareness for an upcoming class you might have? Always have a purpose of the post in mind when you publish it. Keep a record of it, and if it doesn't meet its intended purpose, cut it. Google has an allocated amount of time to spend crawling each website, and you want Google focusing on the content that works best for you. Next, I want you to remember that trust and authority are critical. Establishing trust with your consumer and authority over similar sites and search engines will help your content get seen. You need to be able to take your customers by the hand and lead them on a journey, providing them with insights and inspiration until you reach your desired destination. And then at the end, they should trust you enough to commit to you. Now let's talk authority. When I speak of authority as it relates to search engines, I am speaking about topical authority, showing Google you are a subject matter expert in your industry or niche. The best way to do this is by producing great content that generates links. Links are all votes from other sites to your site, and Google counts these votes. So good content, doing regular outreach, and establishing relationships with outlets that will link to you is crucial. Next, user experience is also critical. Having a good user experience is important to SEO. Google's algorithm incorporates factors like speed and usability when determining where you rank. If your website is slow, that not only provides a poor experience and is harmful to conversion, but it's also harmful to your SEO. Google pays attention to user engagement metrics. If a user performs a search, clicks over to your site, decides that content is a terrible match, and hits the back button to continue searching other sites, Google will notice this pattern. Now, let's get straight to the fun stuff and discuss keywords and how they can help you increase your search ranking and create great content. So, what are keywords, anyways? Just so we're on the same page, this is what I'm talking about when I say keywords. In short, keywords are the phrases people type into Google search bar when they're looking for something specific. For example, let's say you were looking at a dress for a wedding. If you were to just type dresses, you're going to get a lot of different search results, many not related to what you're looking for. You might revise this by remembering that the bride wanted her guests to wear blue, so you add that as a keyword. But it's still not quite what you want. It's a summer wedding, so you decide to look for a sleeveless dress. This is really great. It's really specific, and you might find what you want. However, these might not be formal enough for a wedding. So you might revise your search a little bit more and decide to look specifically for blue sleeveless dresses for a wedding. These last two keywords are really specific. These are called long tail keywords. And these are the type of keywords you want to rank for. In fact, over 70% of a website's traffic is made up of keywords using 3 words or more. These are really what you want to rank for. The competition is naturally lower, and you're providing something very specific. This specificity also increases conversions. Here's an example of a site I used to own. I created this site from scratch. This site was all about the game Hearthstone. I was able to reach between 40,000 and 60,000 visits a month based on these type of long tail keywords. Using categories of the card game and phrases like the beginner's guide to doing something and different strategies, this helped me develop a ton of organic traffic. As you can see under traffic sources, that big orange bar represents traffic from search, which was 92% organic. Content should also incorporate a variety of different resources. Google loves displaying different types of content or content that incorporates many different kinds of assets. Think outside of just text-based content and see how you can add custom images, add video content, and downloadable resources to make your post or page more user-friendly. Incorporating a variety of different types of content, a past client of mine in the wedding industry moved from page 4 to the top 5 results on page 1 just by using posts that had a variety of different assets. You can create a content library like this, where you categorize content by the long tail phrases such as how-to type of content. Remember my comment earlier on blog posts like the ultimate beginner's guide? A lot of people using Google are trying to figure out how to do something. Then classify it under another main keyword group. In this example, people were looking for wedding attire or for formal wear. These were two different kinds of keywords, and I really wanted to attract both of them. It's also important to look at the target market for each type of content you're writing. For example, does this target someone in the wedding party? Is it targeting men, women, or someone else entirely? When looking at content, don't forget seasonality. This will play a big part in when you publish content for maximum effectiveness. The last row here represents the type of assets I included. For example, if it was a text post with an image or a written post with an embedded video. Nothing here is just one type of asset only. Once you have your content published, you will need to spread the word. One of the ways to help Google discover content is through people linking to it. Share your posts with other social channels, both for the referral traffic you'll get and to get people talking about and sharing it. Perform outreach to blogs in your industry, look at other journalists who might want to publish this, look for existing articles where this may be a good reference, and reach out to those writers. Also, use your email list. Make sure to let your readers know you have a new post out. When you're done, make sure to track your progress. There are great free tools from Google to help with this directly. Google Analytics is a tool where you can add a simple snippet of code to your website and Google will track visitors and their behavior. Google Search Console works similarly, but will also let you see any issues Google has when crawling your site, or interesting statistics like click-through from search result to your site directly.